Boruto episode 170 is in the books. Today we're going to be discussing about it. I loved the episode from start to finish. I loved it from start to finish. We see the interaction between Boruto and Shikadai, how their friendship is progressing. So much character development between Shikadai and Boruto. You gotta love it. I love it so much. The interaction between those two is very enjoyable to watch. And we see Sasuke, Sakura, and Sarada interaction. I just love it. How Sakura being the parent and how Sasuke being a good husband. Telling that Sakura is not weak, you're strong. You gotta love it. You got to love it. So we kick off as Shikadai telling Boruto he don't want him to face Deppa again because he think Boruto being obsessed by beating him and training just to beat him. And Boruto understand that he lacks the power and experience to beat him. And it made him learn that unless I surpass him, he won't be able to progress forward. And that's what the training was for, to progress himself forward. Shikadai has been a really true friend. He said, okay, I'll help you with your training. He understands what Boruto is saying now. I love this interaction. I love it what Shikadai said. I'll help you train. That grew so much character development for Shikadai. You gotta love it. He's a really true friend of Boruto. I love it. Meanwhile, we see the Sarada and Sasuke still training. And Sarada, she really can't maintain her Sharingan for much longer. So Sasuke decided to take a break. And he asked, is you feeling fatigued in your eyes? She said, I feel like she was refusing to say it kind of, she kind of feeling fatigued a little bit, trying to flex it off. But I don't really think it really, she was fatigued out. She didn't look like she was fatigued out. So Sasuke said he see the progression between the training. He see progression in Sarada. He see the progression in the training they doing. Sarada asked Sasuke about the Mangekyo Sharingan, which to me seems like it could be a foreshadow in the future. I'm not liking this for some reason. Like, I don't want to say Sasuke is going to die though, but it could be a foreshadow in the future about Sarada unlocking the Mangekyo Sharingan. Which leads to Sakura being a parent. She worried about Sarada, becoming stronger. Because, like, why would she got to bear the same sadness that Sasuke had to face when he was little? She know all too well about the sadness that she going to have to bear when that happens. She's like, one day, what happened if it does happen? Like, what if it happens? Like, she can't think of how Sarada would be. Like, she feel the same sadness that Sasuke felt. Sasuke was very strong to bear it. But I won't say, like, he wasn't strong because he became a rogue ninja. But he had to deal with that sadness and sorrow. Same as Naruto. But it was different, like, different scenarios how it happened. Like, Naruto being the nine-tailed fox and Sasuke had to deal with his Uchiha clan being slaughtered, his family, his mom and dad, seeing them dead right in front of his eyes, seeing them laying on the ground. It was just so very sad for him being at that age to see what was going on. Later on the scene, we get an interaction between Ino, Sakura, and Hinata all together. And they were discussing about how they feel about their children being in danger. And Ino has faith that they could do good on their own. She's a parent of it, but she's prepared to handle that. But she don't want them to be in danger, though. But it's like one of those things that she had faith in her kids that they can do well. Because back in the day, it was just like them. So what can you say? And it feels like Sakura should have the same thing with Ino and saying. Like, she should feel what she's saying, that you got to have faith in your kid, that they could do good. And not wish for the worst and think everything is in danger. I mean, it could be in danger, but still have faith in your kids to pull it through and make it back safe. And Ino was teasing Sakura about how she was being a kid. He said, you doing the same thing when you was doing it being a kid. The next day, we see Boruto finally new Rasengan paid off, finally, the next day. And he finally moved the mountain. And in testing for his training, Kakashi gave him an opponent named Shojoji again, to see if his training really did paid off. So we're going to see that in the next episode, about the new Rasengan. But the episode in the whole was really good. You got to love it. I watched it probably like twice already. I love the interaction between Boruto and Shikadai and Sakura and Sasuke. I love it. Sakura being a parent and Sasuke being a good husband and explaining. You got to feel for these kids because we was just like them. You got to remember that. Like, you got to understand what they feeling because, that's how y'all was when y'all was a kid. But being a parent is a different role. And I know she's worried about her child, about being in danger. You got to understand about being a parent. Everything switches from being a kid and being a parent. It's not the same thing. You be like, your parents be overreacting. Okay, you overreacting. Okay, you being a parent, see how it is for yourself. Now you see what he's talking about. But I'm going to catch you guys later. I love the episode. You got to watch it. Love it. I'm going to catch you guys later.